The Pinky show. Hey, the girl Pinky, Pinky, and I'm so fly. And today, Pink Panthers, as you can see by the title, I am finally going to talk about Bel-Air Season 3, okay? Now, first of all, how you guys are doing? I know, you guys haven't seen me in a while. But how's my Pink Panthers? How's life? I hope all you guys are okay. You guys are safe and sound. Yeah, I hope you guys are feeling okay. I hope you guys are having a good day or a good night or a good afternoon or a good morning or a good evening. You know, wherever you are in the world. I hope you're doing fantastic, okay, guys? But like I said, I am finally going to talk about Bel-Air Season 3. Now, I've been seeing this season. It was just a matter of me rewatching it to, like, write my notes. Could that be the part? Because, like, I don't have a problem binge watching shows. But when I'm trying to do it for a video and I have to rewatch it and it's like write down my notes, that's what takes me a long time. But anyway, before I continue this video, make sure you drop it like it's hot on that like button. Make sure you get low in the comment section. Make sure you shake it like a salt shaker on the subscribe button and turn your post notification bell so you can know when my next video is going to be here, okay? And you guys, please make sure that you actually like, comment, share, and subscribe to my videos so YouTube can push my videos into the algorithm even more. Please, God, it's very, very, very important that you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe, okay? Please, so we can gain more Pink Panther subscribers. We can be on top of the world. I can elevate, you know, like I help you out, you help me out, okay? Okay, now, here we go. Like I said, we're going to talk about Bel-Air Season 3. First of all, let's clap it up. I can't sit all the way up because of the table. But let's clap it up, okay? I salute to the actor and actresses of this show. They did the dang thing. Okay? They did their thing. Okay? They read the script, they knew the excitement, and they did it well. Okay? I'm gonna be honest. So far, this is the best season. The best season of Bel-Air. I don't care. Argue that with me. Actually, we're not gonna argue because I don't argue. We're it's okay to debate or we can talk to each other. But let me know in the comment section. This season was the best season so far. The best season so far. If I have to rate it, I would say season 3, season 1, season 2. But Bel-Air season 3, this was the best season. I don't care. This was the best season. Now, let's get to it. Now, as you can see, like I said, I wrote down some notes. But we're going to go down to characters and then we're going to go to like their storyline and whatever. Y'all know the drill. Okay. Now, we're going to excuse me, ew. We're going to talk about Will, okay? I really liked his storyline this season. I feel like each season, it's like we're getting him more mature. Like, I feel like he was already mature, but I feel like as like the show keeps going, he's getting more and more mature. First of all, he was supposed to go to like a basketball tournament with Doc and them to Las Vegas, but he decided to stay in LA and try to find something that's going to be more, I don't want to say more productive, but like he wanted to see if he could do something else besides basketball for the summer. Because let's be honest, he really decided that when he saw his dad for the first time. I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting him and Carlton to see his dad. I was not expecting that. But yeah, so that was pretty much he didn't really do basketball this season. He did his other stuff with Carlton. I'm gonna get to that when I talk about Carlton's storyline. But like I said, him and Carlton came up with an idea, a brand. It was real successful. Him and Lisa. Okay, first they wasn't official. I didn't know that. I thought they got back together, but as Lisa explained it, they weren't back together just yet. They were like talking again, but then they became official. And then of course we thought we was gonna. I'm so glad. I'm gonna be honest. I'm so glad we didn't get another season of the love triangle with Will, Lisa, and Jack. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be honest. I liked him with Jackie, but I really loved him with Lisa. I'm glad him and Lisa got back together. Like, him and Jackie were cute to a certain extent until I found out she was using him. It's like, yeah, girl, get you're out. You're out. You're out the ball game. You're out. So I'm glad him and Lisa was back together and was official. I'm glad him and Lisa got back together. Okay. What else in the storyline? He was trying to help Jazz with his shop because Jazz was on the verge of losing his shop, so he was trying to help. So him and Carlton Brand was going to help his store, still be open and stuff. Then he found out that Uncle Phil was he was partners with the guy that tried to close Jazz shop. So that kind of became like tension between Jazz and the uncle. And of course, Will was on Jazz's side because Will felt like his uncle wasn't part of the people. He wasn't with his peeps, he thought Uncle Phil was saying F South Central, but really, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. What else? Happened to Will. Okay, was it me or did okay, I understand this is a show, but whoever did his makeup, why was he wearing makeup? No offense. I don't want that to be like an ignorant question, or I don't want that to be like, oh, well, what's she trying to say? They just put on too much makeup on him, and clearly it was obvious. Like, if I was aware of that, it was obvious. They put too much makeup on him. Like, my guy. Like, why do they do that to Will? Like, anyway, I'm trying to think what hell. Oh my God, him versus Amira. Okay, I'm gonna touch base when I get on her character, like her. But like, you guys, like, that was crazy. Him and Quentin, I ain't gonna lie, he almost blew his chance with Quentin trying to be in his young, gifted, what was it, young, talented, and gifted program. But Carlton, let's give it up to Carlton. I need a Carlton in my life. I need somebody that's gonna back me up like he did. He hyped Will up to Quentin. I need a Carlton in my life that's gonna, like, if I messed up, and I'm telling you, and you be my cousin or my best friend, and you hype me up to try to give me another chance with somebody, I'm gonna need for you to hype me up like Carlton did, okay? Carlton did a big one, okay? I need a Carlton in my life that's gonna hype me up, okay? Now, him and his Will and his dad, that was, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait to say that at the end. But him and his dad, they had I feel like every time they have a conversation, it's just like, whoa. It's like, no offense, let's be honest. Will has daddy issues. Let's be honest. He has daddy issues. Ain't nothing wrong with a lot of people has daddy issues or mommy issues or both or neither, okay? But he's in that category where he has daddy issues, So, of course, he looks at his dad in like a negative light because he left him and his mom. His mom was a single mother raising him. So when it comes to his dad, I feel like he's gonna forever have PTSD because it's like, dude, you didn't raise me. And then when him and his father had a conversation in a barbershop, how he used to play basketball, he was really good at basketball, he could have been in the NBA. Pretty much he felt like he had a lot of common with his dad, and he didn't like that. So, him and his daddy had a tense conversation. First of all, that was a very, very, very phenomenal scene. I wonder how many takes did they have to take, because him and Marlon, they did the dang thing, okay? But yeah, that was a very heavy scene. But at the same time, he needed to have that conversation with his dad. So I felt like when his dad kind of was like, he didn't say it, but he kind of said it like, wow, like, who are you without basketball? Like, pretty much, like, you can't do nothing else without basketball. Basketball is your only scapegoat. So Will was like, oh, is that a challenge? Bet. I'ma show you. I'ma show you in Bel-Air. I'ma show you. You. Ooh. I'ma show you. Okay? And he did that. Like, I strive to be Will. I strive to be Will in life. Really, really do. Okay? And then he joined his mom and his dad together again. His mom needed that. I think both of them needed closure to not only to Will to know the truth, but to Vi and Lou to tell him the truth. Like, your dad tried. Unfortunately, but hey. So, yeah. So, other than that, okay, no, one more thing. Okay, on episode 7, when pretty much all the couples, when I mean the couples, I mean Will, Lisa, Amira, Carlton, Zaire wasn't with Jazz, but Jazz too. And after they left, Amira confronted Will that you like to straddle the fence. You don't like drama. You want nobody to feel hurt. You don't want to tell the truth. You want everything to be peace. Now, I'm gonna be honest. The first time I saw that episode, I rewinded that part 3 times because I didn't understand what she meant. I was like, wait, what? Like, I was confused. But then when I watched it, of course, the second time during my notes, I kind of understood what she meant. I kind of agreed with her, but then I kind of didn't, because I feel like when it came to Lisa and Jazz, yes, he should have set the tone. Yes, you know that Jazz low-key likes you still. She hasn't said it, but you can kind of tell. And you're trying to still, you try to get back with Lisa. So he should have set the tone and told Jackie, hey, now, we're cool, but just let you know so you won't be embarrassed. I'm with Lisa, or I'm trying to get with Lisa. So yeah, he should have set the tone and not said it in a goofy way. He should have been serious and let Jackie know what it was, and then he need to let Lisa that Jackie is cool people. Yes, we dated and slept together, but she's still good people. We're fam. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he should have set the tone, but so yeah. Anyway, moving on to Carlton. Now, first of all, he finally went to rehab. Let's clap it up to. He finally went to rehab. I thought we were gonna have Rue from Euphoria situation, okay? Even though he wasn't bad as Rue, I think Rue was still. This is Rue. Carlton is not that far behind. This is Rue. This is Carlton. Okay, so he's midway up there with Rue. But I'm just finally glad he went to rehab. Of course, that's where he met Amira. Let's clap it up again. I'm so glad Carlton has a girlfriend. You guys, I said this in season 1. You know how bad I wanted him to have a girlfriend? I wanted him to have a girlfriend so bad. Last season, he almost had a girlfriend. I think, what was her name? Suzanne, Crystal. I don't know what her name was. But he kind of blew up with her. But he finally has a girlfriend. I was so happy for Carlton. I was like, wow. Like, this is going to be a good season for him. Which, for the most part, it was. Now, so he, like I said, he met this girl named Amira. They're still talking, but they're officially going to date. Now, okay, but of course, him going back home, Viv and Uncle Phil kind of got strict on him a little bit. They locked the wine cellar. They OD'd on this one. They took his whole door. They took his doors. I was like, I think you're kind of doing the most. I mean, I understand what you're doing. Like, You're telling him, okay, now just because you're back from rehab, that don't mean, you know, and they gave him curfew. I don't know if his curfew was the same or was it, or did he have to come home a little bit earlier? I don't know. But like pretty much Carlton was still on lockdown. You know what I'm saying? Which I understood. But I'm glad, first of all, I'm glad him and Ashley, they talked. I think Ashley needed to hear that from him. I think she wanted to see him change. You know what I'm saying? As in everybody, when they deal with an addict or they know an addict in their life, they don't want the addict, they don't want them to just say what they're gonna do. I'm gonna physically need to see you slowly but changing, like stay in a sober life. Don't be sober on Monday and then you doing coke on Wednesday and then you going, like, don't do that now. I'm gonna need you to stay clean Sunday through Saturday every for 365 days a year. Okay, that's what I'm gonna need for you to do. So I'm glad him and Ashley finally had a conversation. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think she needed to hear that and he needed to say that. I'm glad him and his mom, again, I felt like she was like, Ashley, I'm glad they had a talk. She needed to say that. He needed to say that. You know what I'm saying? So now, Viv kind of, okay, she was kind of hard on Amir. I'm gonna say that for Amir, but Viv was kind of hard that Carlton was trying to date Amira, because the rule is, if you're, I guess you try, like you're sober for the first time or you're being clean for the first time, um, they when I mean they, I mean like what you call it, the not rehab, what do you call it when they go, oh, the meet, like I guess like a, I don't want to say AA meeting because he's not an alcoholic, but you know what I'm saying, like they kind of want you to not be in a real, I'm sorry, I'm telling y'all, it feels like every time I film a video, my nose gets stuffed up, and I don't know why. But um, pretty much that they don't advise a person that's just now sober, being clean, they should date somebody. To a certain extent, I understand that rule, but at the same time, that's like saying don't fall in love or this is who you should be in love with. It's like you can't help who you fall in love with. Like, So I understood the rule, but then it's like, like, like they're on the same level. They just got out of yada 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 yada. Anyway, moving on. Princeton pretty much gave up on him because they didn't want a quote unquote drug addict. You know what I'm saying? They didn't believe that he changed. So him and Will came together with Black Says. Now Black Says is a brand. It started to go as like a brand to help black black owned businesses. They're gonna take the profits to help black owned. You know what I'm trying to say. Which that is really good. And like I said, they did the dang thing. Okay, I'm trying to be like them. Okay, but yeah. So him and Will, okay, for the most part, they got along. Thank God. But of course, we had to have some episodes where they're beefing. Just like how All American is. It's not a season if Spencer and Jordan don't argue like at least 2 or 3 good times throughout the season. Okay? Their relationship to me is pretty much like Spencer and Jordan. Like they're cousins, but they're basically brothers at this point. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, they argued. But they pretty much got each other for the most part. Carlton, like I said, dating Amira. I really do like him and Amira together. Like, they're really cute. But like I said, I'm gonna save all that to Amira's storyline. What else was his storyline? I ain't gonna lie, I felt like Carlton was a snitch when he told his dad what Will, and then he almost was a snitch, trying to tell Jeffrey about Frederick. I was like, okay, Carlton, don't be a snitch. I understand you try to tell the truth, nothing but the truth, the whole truth, but don't be a snitch, okay? Don't be a snitch. What else? Was that it? I think that was it for a storyline. I think that was it. Oh my God. when he almost didn't show up to he almost didn't participate in the when Will and him had to present for the investors. Oh my God. I'm like, Carlton, if you don't get up there and present, y'all came way too far just to give up now. But thank God he did, which I knew he was, but they had to build tension. But thank God he did. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, next, Hillary. Oh my God. Okay, so with Hillary, I loved her storyline this season. Pretty much, she was a girl who's in love, who got engaged to LaMarcus, planning a wedding, trying to get over Jazz. That was pretty much her storyline in that order. Trying to get over Jazz. Of course, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like we were all kind of Team Jazz. I like her with LaMarcus, but I'm not gonna lie. I thought LaMarcus was gonna play her. I'm not gonna lie. I thought LaMarcus was going to play her. Thank God he did it. He seemed like he really loved her. But like I said, I thought it were not gonna last because I thought he was gonna end up playing her. But he did it. He proposed. I'm not gonna lie. When Ivy was like, "Girl, you're glowing," and she thought she was pregnant, I'm so glad she was not pregnant. I'm like, no offense, she doesn't need a baby right now. I'm so glad she was not pregnant. I'm like, yeah, she don't need a baby. She don't need a baby right now. Like, she's still young and stuff. She don't need a baby right now. So I'm glad it was just an engagement. But y'all know me. I'm like, oh my God. Okay, boom. She gonna walk down the aisle. Jazz gonna stop the wedding, which she almost did. But I would say that for Jazz storyline. Yeah, so I liked her storyline. It was scary. Well, I'm gonna say that to LaMarcus. I'm glad her and Ivy got closer. It said that her influencer house kind of shut down. But like Ivy said, she wasn't lying. Like, I feel like at a point in time on YouTube, like certain YouTubers will like live together, did like their own influencer house collab, try to build their channel up, and then once they got popular, of course, that's when drama happened, and then the influencer house breaks up. But I feel like certain YouTubers is trying to keep that going. But I think in YouTube history, that era has came and gone. Nobody's really doing influencer house anymore. So when Ivy said that, I'm like, yeah, that is kind of true. I agree with that. But Hillary wasn't really cooking this season, which because she's a chef or inspiring to be a chef. She still was talking to some people, and she still was cooking a little bit, but she was really focusing on planning a wedding with LaMarcus and trying to get over Jazz. Now her and Jazz kissed, babes. Like when they kissed, when they got too close, I was like this. Of course, I was happy, but at the same time, I'm like, like, where is this storyline going to go, And like I said, she chose LaMarcus, but she said, listen, Jazz, me and you need to get each other out of our system. And that was so cute. I'm not going to lie. Episode 9, when Hillary and Jazz hug out together, like, they, like, smoke, together. Then they exercise together. They ate ice cream together. They were laying on a bed together talking. That was so cute. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like all of us should do that with our exes. Hear me out. Hear me out. Now, if you was in a toxic relationship, or y'all relationship was bad and y'all had a bad breakup, yeah, don't do what Hillary Jazz did. Yeah, literally get them out of their system in a different way. But like, if y'all relationship was like low key cute, like Hillary and Jazz, or low key you felt like they were the one, but they got away, and you wish you had closure with them, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like they set a trend. They set a tone. That was so cute. I'm like, oh my God. I feel like we should all do this with our ex. Like, babes, we don't have to do the Humpty Dumpty or that yum yum, but babes, let's talk it out, babes. Get me out of your system. This is the last time you're going to see me. Let's hang out, babes. Like, let's Netflix and chill. Like, without the chill. Like, we really go chill. Like, we're not going to do the chill. Like, we're really going to chill. You know what I'm saying? So, I ain't gonna think. I ain't gonna lie, they set a tone. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, and then at the wedding, oh my god, LaMarcus caught Jazz leave. I'm like, oh my god, LaMarcus, he almost left the wedding. They got married, but here's my thing. Now, if you guys have seen Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, I've seen random episodes. I see random episodes of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but I haven't binge watched like from first to like the end. I need to do that because it's on Max. But so if you notice, Hillary, she keeps talking about her boyfriend Trevor that passed away. She said pretty much that was the love of her life, but tragically he passed away. Now, peep this. I think in Bel-Air, LaMarcus is Hillary's Trevor. And if you notice, um, in the wedding, his middle name is Trevor. Hint, hint. The guy from Bel-Air, for Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Now, they never showed us Trevor on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but you knew his name. So the fact that they made Trevor LaMarcus middle name, I'm like, okay, I see what y'all do there. I think LaMarcus, I'm gonna say that for him, I think he probably died at the season finale, but I don't know. But I feel like Hillary and Jazz are gonna get back together, and sadly, she married LaMarcus, but I think he's gonna pass away. I think that's how they're gonna that's how they're gonna do season 4. So pretty much LaMarcus is Hillary's Trevor. Like if y'all watch Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, then watch Bel-Air, y'all know what I'm talking about. But I think Trevor is LaMarcus. You know what I'm saying? Like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, like her Trevor, that's this Hillary's LaMarcus. You get what I'm saying? So yeah. I think Hillary and Jazz is in game. I think so, but I don't think a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I know Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Hillary and Jazz dated, but I don't know if they got back to. I don't know if they ended up together. I don't think they ended up together on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but I hope in Bel-Air, Hillary and Jazz end up together. Cause I'm gonna be honest, why did they break up? Their breakup was so dumb. Why did they break up? Anyway, moving on, Jazz. So like I said, Jazz, he's struggling to pay property tax for Charlie's Vital, his baby, his store. Jazz was really struggling this season. This really wasn't his season. First, he lost Hillary. I ain't gonna lie, he kind of played her the first episode when he was trying to be macho, but then he was surprised when he found out Hillary was engaged. So they kind of set him back a little bit. But yeah, he's struggling, trying to get his store to open. He almost sold his car, but Will and Carlton got it back for him, so he'd have to sell his car. This young girl, Yolanda, I think they're gonna date in season 4. I think him and Yolanda are gonna date. So Hillary's gonna see him move on, like how he saw Hillary move on with LaMarcus. But yeah, I think him and Yolanda are gonna date. But he participated in her protest. He was in jail, but Hillary and Will got him out of jail. What else? He almost stopped Hillary's wedding. Part of me wish he did, but I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of glad he didn't stop the wedding, but yeah. I'm trying to think. Was that it? Yeah, that was pretty much Jazz's storyline. So yeah, moving on. I'm trying to hurry up, you guys. Ashley. Okay, is it me or we barely saw Ashley this season? Like, was it me or was I feel like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, not only it was about, like, Ashley played a huge part in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I think in this Bel-Air universe, I don't want to say she's not important. That's not what I'm saying. But I feel like Ashley had a huge impact on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Ashley on here, they're barely giving her camera time. And it's like, why? But her and Olivia, okay, were her and Olivia dating or were they best friends? They were giving me best friend vibes. They weren't giving me girlfriend vibes. They were giving me best friend vibes. So, I mean, whatever they were cute. I mean, I liked Olivia. She was really nice. She was a sweetheart. It was sad they got into an argument and we never saw her again. I'm like, dang, did they really fell out? Like we never saw Olivia again. It was cute how Ashley, she tried to be like a Missy Elliott, try to write songs, do poetry, match it to a beat. That's cute. She tried to start a band, and that's where she met Eli. I like Eli. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting them to date, but then towards the end, when he said I had feelings for you, I was like, oh, okay, I'm not really surprised. But I'm like, isn't she a lesbian? But like I said, but hey, I'm with people. I don't really care about titles, okay? You like who you like, okay? So I guess maybe she's bisexual, question mark? I don't know. But and then Eli, he's gay, but he ended up liking Ashley. So I don't know. But they make a cute couple though. I'm here for it. I kind of feel bad for Olivia. But like I said, were they even dating or I don't know. Her and Hillary got into it. But I'm glad they had a cute sister moment to like come back together. Ashley was pretty much Hillary on Team Jazz, and Hillary was like, "I'm not Team Jazz. I'm Team LaMarcus. Get over it." But they had a cute sister moment. She was maid of honor, and it was so cute. She said, "I want to have my first kiss before high school." I'm like, "Oh, that was cute." So I feel like Eli's gonna be her first kiss. That's cute. That's cute. That's cute. It was funny how like the parents was like, Ashley, leave your door open. Or Ashley, what are you wearing? Ashley was like, clothes. And the dad was like, she was like, what? He was like, oh, I was trying to see who you was talking to. That was funny. I was like, I'm done. That was funny. But let's see what they gonna say when they find out. Oh yeah, girl, we knew that. We peeped that before you did. Yeah, we knew he liked you. That's why we did what we did. But I feel like the type of parents that they are, they're gonna be supportive in her decision. Um, Moving on. Uncle Phil. Okay, well, Uncle Phil's storyline, I liked his storyline, but then I didn't because, of course, the elephant in the room, he kissed Erica. In another elephant in the room, Viv doesn't know about it. So that was pretty like, boo, Uncle Phil. But I like how he fought for his marriage. I'm really glad he fought for his marriage. So that means he really does love Viv and really does care about Viv, that he wants to still, he doesn't want to see his family break apart. And I can respect that. So other than Erica business, but the whole Omar situation, I'm glad that played out. Now I guess him and Omar gonna own whatever Omar trying to build, which I guess is like a mall, whatever. So yeah, and yeah, that's the same with Aunt Vivian. I like her storyline. I feel like Aunt Vivian was my mood. How it's to the point I really do feel like Aunt Viv is low key depressed because she's always talking about how she's tired. She doesn't want to do this. She doesn't want to do the Humpty Dumpty with Phil. She's trying to fight for her marriage, plus do everything for the family, plus being a businesswoman. Like she's tired. She doesn't have energy. She's tired. Okay, and then she found out Erica kissed Phil, which I knew Erica was going to tell on herself. I knew Erica was going to tell her. So yeah, and then I'm so glad though her and Chef Sharif didn't do a little so. You know, Sharif, yeah, he was fine. Yeah, Sharif could have got yeah, the show was fine. Yeah, absolutely, he could have got it. But excuse me, y'all. But and he didn't care that she was married. I was just like, okay, I don't like people like you, but but hey, and I'm glad also that got Phil to like rethink, like, oh shoot, my wife is liking another man. Let me get my situated together. So I like that. And okay, the couples, the also episode 7, the couples episode with him and Viv. went to the islands, which it was a deserved vacation. They both needed it, okay? But then one of their couple friends, of course, say that they're in an open marriage. I'm like, I really hope the writers do not make Aunt Viv and Uncle Phil in an open marriage. I'm gonna be honest, I disagree with that. Why? Because I feel like it's going to backfire. Okay? Teach his own. If y'all in an open marriage or open relationship, that's y'all business. But for me, once you're mine, you're mine. I'm not sharing. Once you're mine, you're mine. I'm not sharing. I don't care if it's one night, we do a couple times a year, couple times a month. No, once you're mine, you're mine. I'm not sharing. So I was so glad they did not play. And then they were switching partners in a jacuzzi, and then they went into the room together. But then when Uncle Phil and Viv almost did the yum yum, they're like, "Oh my God, I'm so glad we didn't go through with it." Me too, cause I would have liked that. I'm like, really? So that's what I think is gonna spark our marriage. Sleep with other people. Be for real. Like, come on, like, be for real. I think open relationship, open marriages, going to backfire. I think one night stand. I ain't gonna lie. One night stand might backfire, but then I hear a lot of stories how they met the love of their life through a one night stand. So one night stand maybe, but threesomes going to backfire. What else? What they call them type of couples? Poly relationships going to backfire. That's just my opinion though. If y'all do that, I don't judge y'all. That's all y'all. Whatever floats your boat, it will float. But yeah, I just feel like it's gonna backfire. And then they did the Humpty Dumpty so much. Now Aunt Viv is pregnant. Now I kind of when I was watching it. Okay, here's my thing. On Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Aunt Viv got pregnant again with the fourth child, aka Nikki. That they had another boy, Nikki. So they end up having two boys and two girls. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like when TV shows do this. To me, when TV shows make the couple have more kids, to me, that's meaning, okay, y'all running out of storylines. That's what that means. Like, I hate when, like, you watch a TV show like that, they have two kids out of nowhere, the mom's pregnant with a third child. Or like if they have three kids, all of a sudden the mom pregnant with a fourth child. I don't like when they try to make the couple have more kids that they already have. It's like really. So if they took out Bill being pregnant with Nikki, I wouldn't care. But spoiler alert, if you guys don't watch Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, they're gonna have a fourth child. It's gonna be a boy. His name gonna be Nikki. Spoiler alert. Anyway, Lisa. I really love Lisa. I love her storyline. I feel like each of these characters, I felt myself in them because of what I'm going through right now. So, Lisa was another character I felt heavily, okay? Lisa, okay, she tried to train to be in Olympics, and I feel like she could do it, but of course, with a lot of things going on and then she's self-doubting herself, it's understandable. um and of course she's like, she when she confronted Will at that race, I'm like, okay, Lisa, you better